Welcome. How are you guys? I hope you're good tonight. I'm here ready to do a love situations reading for you guys. Keep in mind, this could be your love situation. It could be the love situation of someone you're thinking about. It could be whoever you want to fit these roles as they fit in your life. You have to decide how things resonate for you. So, I'm going to call you collective, refer to you as collective, and the other person can be who you put in that role. You can also flip the roles. So, you guys have to figure these things out and use your own discernment. Remember, this is just tarot. This is just for entertainment purposes only. This is fun. I love doing this. This is like a hobby for me. I would also love to do this just every day, all day, but anyway, I don't want people making permanent life decisions based on this. You have to do what's best for you, and you have to pray and listen to God, okay? And listen to your higher being, higher self, whatever. Raise your consciousness. So, love situations. What's going on with you? This could be you and your person, or this could be the person, maybe if there's a third party situation. It could be the person that your person's with and them. It could be anyone you're asking about love situation. So here we go. Let's see what comes out. What's going on? I always drop them. Unvalued. So someone is feeling taken for granted in the relationship. They're feeling there's unequal give and take, and they're just not feeling appreciated. So a lot of people in love situations right now are not feeling valued. They're kind of like sitting on the couch. She has her red dress on. He looks like he's watching TV. She looks disappointed. He looks uninterested. That's kind of sad. I'm sorry if any of y'all are feeling that way. Someone was a love bomber, so emotional manipulation, Casanova ladies man wanting your attention. So it could be that this person is love bombing someone else. Maybe the masculine in the relationship is love bombing somebody else. Or it could just be that they love bombed this person to get their attention. In the beginning, they were like Mr. Casanova, ladies man, the knight in shining armor, and now it's kind of like that person, the female energy is feeling in this situation very undervalued, not feeling important. My rock, love and supported, solid foundation, security and stability. I feel like this person, the people, a lot of people in love situations right now thought that this person was going to be their rock and this was going to be a real stable situation. But because of the love bombing, it kind of put rose-colored glasses, because he's holding a rose, rose-colored glasses over the situation, the masculine, and I feel like this person does not feel loved and supported. I don't feel like this relationship is built on a solid foundation. I think both of them are there for security and stability. I don't really think they're there, or a lot of these people who are in love situations right now are there for the right reasons. Man, lady, they've chosen no interference, focus on one person. So I feel like the female in the situation feels like that they were chosen as the main person and they want to be the main person. I don't think they are, though, in this situation. I think they make it appear that way. To the public, it looks like that this person has chosen, the male has chosen the main, and I'm talking about energies, because like I know you could have like two men together and it would be like the female energy of that, or two women together, which would be the more female energy. But anyway, the male here has the masculine is leading her to believe that she's the main woman, that he's chosen her, but And I think she was excited about that, and she felt like there's no interference. She wants him to be focused on her, and I think in the beginning possibly it was, or maybe it is. Maybe there is no interference physically. But I think there is some interference going on a spiritual and emotional level. I don't think this person, I think the fidelity in this relationship is just for like appearances only. I don't think that these people are really and truly valuing one another. And, you know, I don't think that this man only really wants to be with this person. Yeah, they're running hot and cold. Okay. And this relationship is really hot and it's gotten really cold. Okay. There have been mixed signals. The masculine is sending mixed signals, which is why she feels taken for granted. And she doesn't feel like there's equal give and take. She doesn't feel appreciated, okay? There's inconsistencies going on here. She was love bombed. She thought that she was going to be the main lady and he was going to pick her. Pick. But she was a pick-me. She wanted to be picked. Ladies, that's why you don't want to be a pick-me. Because if you have to twist someone's arm to pick you, or you have to pressure someone to pick you, that's never going to be a solid foundation. Okay, you might get a rock on your finger, but that's not really going to be your rock. And someone's heart is like rock hard. It's not soft and lovable and in love in this love relationship. Okay, yeah, there's a lack of clarity. This person, she feels really confused because she thought she was the main lady. She thought this person was going to be her rock. She thought this was her knight in shining armor. But she has on rose-colored glasses, okay? Yeah, it's not good. This situation is bad. Yeah, because this person wants to reconcile with someone else, I think. They want to work things out with someone else. They want to return. This person, the male, has unfinished business with either one woman or it could be multiple women. I think he's involved with multiple women, but he has definitely one person that there's unfinished business with, and this is causing interference. Yeah, okay, because he is having a love activation. And it's interesting, like I said, his heart was made of rock. It's hard as a rock and it's red. But now it's getting to be on fire. It's getting activated. And he's having a spiritual awakening and a heart chakra awakening, the male, and his heart space is opening. Twin flame ascension. So I believe this is somebody who is wanting their twin flame. They have not valued their twin flame. They have not chosen their twin flame as the main lady. They've chose someone else. They've been hot and cold with their twin flame. But they are having an awakening. There is an awakening going on, okay? And they want to give an apology, a confession. They want to mend a relationship. They want to rebuild. They want to confess something to the person they're with. They might want to confess something or apologize. And maybe they want to apologize to the person they're in a relationship with. And maybe that is their twin flame. If you're in a relationship and you're with your twin flame, or these two are twin flames in a marriage together, maybe the masculine energy is starting to wake up and realize he has to stop love bombing. He needs to pick his main lady and needs to stop being so hot and cold, okay? But I feel like because he has a rose here and you have roses here, it's like he love bombed this person and gave them only the one rose. But his true twin flame is who he wants to apologize, and he's realizing really this is who deserves and he wants to give all the real roses to. And here in this armor, he's like in a shell, not showing his true authentic self. So in this relationship, he wasn't even really, he was just so afraid of love that he's like all protected and not willing to be vulnerable. And he's learning that by not being vulnerable, he can't have a relationship. He can't value someone until he opens up and gives more of his heart and his feelings. up, but he wants to confess something to someone else. Either he wants to confess something to the person he's with, or he wants to go back to his twin flame, depending on y'all's situation or the situation that you're asking about. But the male and the masculine wants to mend a relationship, and he wants to rebuild something. He's having an awakening. Wedding. Seeing a future with you, taking it to the next level. They choose you. Yeah, this is about choices. Because it's like he's chosen, but then there's a wedding. These are the full roses back here with the big roses, and there's definitely a rose connection here. And I don't know. I feel like somebody either this masculine energy is in a relationship with this twin flame and ready to take it to the next level, or he's with a karmic and he's not with a twin flame, and he's realizing he married the wrong person, he's with the wrong person, and he wants to get to his true twin flame. That's what this ascension says, twin flame ascension. Okay? And seeing a future with you, taking it to the next level. They choose you. So this card says they have chosen. So I think they have had multiple options, and in the past they haven't chosen, or they've chosen several. And I think now this masculine is deciding to choose down to one true love. He's figuring things out. He's ascending. His heart is melting. And this is making someone very angry. Yeah. Resentment, invalidated, mistreated, and being triggered. Someone is very triggered. Back to invalidated. And this says unvalued. So I believe this is definitely like a karmic. Either the masculine is ready to give up the karmics. He's going to be giving up a karmic, the karmics, all karmics, and going towards his twin flame. It's going to cause anger. Someone is very triggered. Yeah. And so they're doing spell work. Casting love spells, manipulating the outcome, and attracting love interest. So this person, someone might have done something here in this relationship to attract this person and to break them up from their twin flame with the spell work, or just to get them to marry them in the first place or be with them. It says use with care. I don't think this person who did spell work realized the karma that they're gonna get from that. I don't think they took the proper care, and they don't realize how serious it is to put magical spells on people. I mean, because when you manipulate energy cannot be created or destroyed. So when you manipulate it, you just cause a whole butterfly effect of consequences. Good or bad, don't know. But it's going to cause a ripple effect. And we know what can happen from a ripple effect. It can turn into a tsunami. So something like that's going on here, okay? But someone is very manipulative here. And that's how they attracted this person. They manipulated this person, the karmic. I feel like this is a third party or a multiple party situation. I think the masculine is realizing, I think it comes from having multiple partners, that you have to choose one person to really share your whole heart with. You can't have multiple people and really give your whole self. Otherwise you stay in this armor to protect yourself, Yeah. So I think that I think this karmic wanted to be in the spotlight. They wanted to be like a power couple. They wanted people to envy their connection and think they have the perfect love and all this. But I think, yeah, just this like fake, oh, we have to be seen, and we have to, I don't know, it's just, but as you can see, he's blinded. He has his sunglasses on. He can't, like, it's, like, he doesn't want to be seen. He doesn't want her seeing into his soul and seeing that really he doesn't feel this way that she feels. He doesn't want to be in the spotlight. You know what I mean? And he doesn't feel, because she's looking and she's opening and her eyes are open and she knows what's going on. He's kind of blinded. The masculine's been blinded in this relationship. But he was a player and he was playing the field. He was refusing to commit and he had the grass is greener syndrome. So he thought going over here and getting away from his twin flame was going to make him into this power couple. But I don't think it worked out. I don't think it's working out at all. Yeah, fights. They're having arguments, drama, and moments of tension. And I think this masculine sometimes might even create fights on purpose just to get away, just have an excuse to get out for the day or to get away. There's a lot of drama, there's a lot of tension. Hopefully he's not being violent. Now, I mean, it could also be, you know, he might be jealous of some men that the female in this relationship, maybe she's flirting or men are giving it her attention, the karmic, and maybe it's making him want to fight. But I think he's also fighting himself. He's fighting his demons. He's fighting himself, and he's realizing just how irresponsible he's been with love and how much of a player he's been, and that just the grass isn't greener, and it's really just made a big huge mess of his life, you know. That's what I think. Okay, I'll get a couple more of these. I'm gonna go to the Lover's Oracle. See what they have to say. Sacrifice to live, must give something up, painful decisions. Yeah, so I feel like this masculine has sacrificed his twin flame and his true love in the past, or if he's with, if he's already with his twin flame, he's realizing he needs to sacrifice lovers and outside interferences and other women. But there's some kind of painful decision he has to make in order to grow and to have this ascension to be with his twin flame. And if he's still already with his twin flame, because some twin flames are in union right now, the masculine is realizing that he's been selfish and he hasn't truly, you know, had his heart on fire. He hasn't really opened his heart space fully to his twin flame like he needs to, and he needs to awaken and ascend more and be more loving, okay, and stop stringing along his twin flame, okay? Someone has been strung along, is getting false hope, and has selfish intentions. And so I think the masculine is realizing he's been selfish, and, you know, he's awakening, okay? But he has not been wanting to budge. He's been refusing to change, and I think also both of the people in this relationship have been very stubborn. They haven't been wanting to change. They've been inflexible. They're both standing their ground and looking the opposite way, okay? So this is not good. This is a lot of stubborn energy right now. Let's look at the Lover oracles. Okay, I'm gonna look. I'll do like a pile for the masculine and a pile for the feminine of like what they're thinking. Okay, but it's not good. Whatever the situation this is, there's a lot of people who are really in unhappy situations and they're just not willing to change. They're not willing to ascend. Guys, life is too short for this nonsense. Ugh, I don't understand it. Drugs and alcohol. I think that I'm going to start with the male. So this is the male. I think he's trying to soothe himself with drugs or alcohol, but I actually think both could be doing this. Okay, let's look at the female's Lover oracle energy. Why is it that you love me? So she's trying to figure out, do you love me? Why do you love me? What do you love? Why is it that you love me? I have wine on my arm if you're wondering what that is. Oh, that's funny. Okay, the masculine. Let's see what else the masculine has to say. He says he feels lonely. So he's very lonely. The masculine feels very lonely in this relationship. That's why he's doing drugs and alcohol. He's trying to numb himself. He's not with the right person, I think. And if he is with his twin flame, they're in a relationship. There's some healing that needs to happen. Maybe he needs to think about what it is that he loves about the woman that he's with. She says the female says the passion is too much. So I feel like maybe she just feels so passionate. She just feels like she doesn't want to lose this man, and it's so passionate, and she wants to know why he loves her, because she feels so passionate about him. And I think the passion just overwhelms this woman, and she's having a really hard time not understanding why he doesn't feel the same passion that she feels. You know what I mean? And he's not willing to express it. The masculine energy. The masculine, I cry at night. Yeah, this masculine is very unhappy. Very unhappy. He's missing someone. There's someone he really is passionate about. Someone that he really loves. And I think the karmic is definitely realizing they don't have very much in common. There's not much that this divine masculine loves about her. And I feel like he's just overwhelmed with her passion for him. And here's the female. Why can't I move on from you? Karmic doesn't understand why she can't move on from him. Like I said, the passion is so overwhelming to this person in this love relationship. She doesn't, it's like a love-hate. It's like, and she knows he loves someone else, but she's staying. I don't know why. The masculine has childhood trauma, okay? That's why he's doing drugs and alcohol. That's why he's feeling lonely. That's why he's crying. He's like that little boy, you know, a little boy in his room, still in his heart and soul, crying over things that happened to him as a child and feeling that loneliness and that sadness. And he's trying to fill it with the karmic and all these other people in his life instead of healing the trauma with his parents and letting it go and healing that. Because until he does that, the masculine is never going to be able to fully love his twin flame and give to her from an open, healed heart space. I mean, of course, we're never fully healed, but this masculine has a lot of healing to do. I wish I could understand you. So the female here does not understand. She doesn't understand. You know why? Because she's too worried about the appearance, the outward appearances. She's worried about the passion she feels, and if he loves her, she's obsessed. Why does he love me? And she's not even taking the time to have compassion and understand and have unconditional love for this masculine and realize how lonely and how sad he is, and he still hasn't healed. He's like just a broken little boy inside, and he's not even ready to love like a man. He hasn't put these childish things behind him. He says, I can't make a decision. So he feels, both of them feel paralyzed. They feel stuck. They feel paralyzed. He can't decide between her and, you know, the women in his life. He obviously can't just choose one woman. He has his options open. He just isn't ready to commit and really make the choice. And she says, I can't make you happy. So that the feminine realizes she can't, because she can't, no one can make this masculine happy. This masculine has to heal. No one can make anyone happy. Happiness is a choice. He just said, I can't make a decision. And she said, I can't make you happy. He has to choose to be happy. He has to choose to let things go. He has to choose to heal. He has to choose to reparent himself and heal that wounded little child, that wounded little boy, and learn how to love himself so he doesn't have to fill that hole inside of him with drugs, alcohol, sex, women, porn, you know, whatever else he's doing. I wish to be like you. That's what the masculine says. And I don't know who you is. Maybe he wishes to be like his divine feminine, or maybe he wishes to be more like this karmic, more passionate, more, you know, like he cared to make her happy, because she's like, I want to make you happy. Why can't I make you happy? And why don't you care to make me happy? And she says, I am stuck in visions of us together. This woman cannot let him go. Cannot let this man go. And this man is not fully in this relationship giving to her. And like I said, I think this is the masculines, even the ones in the twin flame. If they're in union with their twin flame, they're not fully healed and giving to their divine feminines. If they're in karmic relationships, they're not fully healed or giving to the karmic. And he wants to be more carry. I mean, it's like, I feel like this masculine just has kind of like given up and just doesn't care. He doesn't care if he makes people around him happy anymore. He's tired. He's just drowning in his wounds. He doesn't want to put the work in. These feelings are eating me alive, the masculine. It's like, it's like he's crying, he's lonely, he wants to be healed, more like other people. He doesn't want to be himself. He can't make decisions. He's crying. It's just like, wow, I mean, this is a very... And then the karmic, or the feminine says, I don't want to be alone. But I believe the feminine energy needs to be alone right now. It needs to face being alone. Because my phone dropped. That's a sign. Oh, someone does not like what I'm saying right now. But anyway, until you heal yourself, and until you get alone and sit with yourself, you can't ever have a healthy relationship, guys. So if you're in a relationship like this and it's, you know, a lot of drinking, a lot of fighting, a lot of I'm stuck, please do yourself and those around you a favor. Take time alone, take time away, heal yourself, so that you can help heal others and heal the world around you, okay? All right, that's your love message. I'm sorry the phone dropped. Crazy things happen, but that means something. A lot of things falling today, so I think there's some towers falling. A lot of tower moments going on today and this week, so prepare yourself. Prepare yourself spiritually. Pray. Put on the whole armor of God and be prepared to stand, okay? I love you guys.